Welcome back to our championship match. We are live in Peoria, Illinois, the 2001 PBA Peoria Open. 40,000 to either first-time champions. Kurt Pilon, 29 years of age, out of Warren, Michigan, and Paul Koehler, 31, out of Stuart, Florida.
Way to start.
If you could dust off the gray matter for a while, think back to '86. What's it like? I mean, when you're on the verge of winning for the first time, mentally.
Mentally, you get into kind of a tunnel vision. You're so focused. You just do everything right. You step up. You look at your target. You let it go, and you just make really, really good shots. Like PK's doing.
Worthy of a championship match, don't you think?
Very much so. Both guys playing similar lines. It's just going to come down to who's making the best shots towards the end of the game.
For Paul, 18.2 miles per hour.
Speed and release just so critical.
Well, we've seen a couple of key conversions by the Chief.
You know, this is a thing that you want to try to avoid, especially in a championship match. Right now what Paul wants to do is he wants to get the ball over into this area. Have this guy over here fly into that guy. Conversion. Easier said than done.
Ooh, close.
Good effort.
$18 and change, but that one got up to 21 miles an hour for Paul.
Kurt Pilon's using a different ball than he did his first match.
What Kurt tell us last night? He needs to win at least 2 of these just to pay for that home theater that he put in. 53-inch flat screen.
Yeah, he's an electronics freak, and evidently he has expensive taste. Kurt's last shot 19.5. This one's going to be even harder, faster.
Owns his own pro shop back in Hazel Park, Michigan. Kurt does. 21.8 on the last.
Well, thus far it looks like the ball change is working out. He has a strike in the first frame. He hit the pocket the last shot. I think the key in this match is going to be the right lane. Who can hit the right lane? Another good shot that could have struck. The ball rolling out a little bit as it got to the pocket, leaving what we call the flat 10. That's where the 6-pin lays in the gutter.
Doug Holmes, the general manager of Landmark. Thanks for a great week on behalf of all of Randy's friends at the PBA. Huh?
Absolutely. Doug is a great proprietor. We always enjoy coming to Landmark. Cross lane at the 10-pin. Koehler, right lane, working on an open frame. A little distraction. Somebody may have sneezed or clearing of the throat or something. Paul needs to gather himself, go through his pre-shot routine, and make a good shot here.
Just like the golfer. I mean, it's just what you see the pro golfers do, isn't it?
Koehler left lane, working on a strike. Trails by 3. That ball going Brooklyn, left side of the head pin, and that's just because he got way too much hand in it, over aggressive. Ball never gets far enough to the right, and once it grabs the lane, it's going left, and he knew it. Looks a little confused, like he didn't think it was going to do that.
Talked a lot about his mom, Yvonne, but his dad was quite an athlete, a gymnast, very active in the trampoline, high dive, no problem.
I'd like to say a special congratulations to your daughter, Jim, for an engagement announcement. Congratulations.
I'll be working a long time to pay for that wedding.
Yes, you will.
He's pretty happy.
And right now, a guy working on 40 grand, Kurt Pilon, right lane. And one thing that I like about what Kurt's doing is he's keeping the ball in play, he's keeping it around the 1-3 pocket, and he's leaving himself spares that are makeable.
Talking about his mental makeup, he said he gets in trouble when he starts letting those stupid thoughts creep into his head. I mean, all you athletes go through that.
Sure. I mean, you always want to keep your mind focused on the job at hand and what it is that you're trying to do. And then the other thing is, try to keep it simple. Don't want too much food on the plate. It gets confusing after a while. 12-pin lead. Every ball's been in the pocket.
What would you say Kurt's take on the lane conditioning has been?
Well, Kurt told me earlier in the week that he thought the lane condition was a little inverted or real flat until, 3 or 4 games into qualifying or in the matches when the lane started to change. Great shot there.
You look at Paul, he's only 5'7", about 150 pounds, and that's dripping wet. Loved to play basketball in high school, but how does a guy like this generate the ball speed that he comes up with?
Well, Paul uses his lower body a lot, his legs, and he's really strong. You look at his forearms, he's got a lot of strength. It's evident by the way he cups it and rotates his hand around the ball. What a great shot that was. Right now, what Paul's going through is he's telling himself, listen, all you got to do is make good shots, and this ball will get to the pocket. Great concentration in his eyes, and look at the hand and wrist just fully cocked and rotate around the ball. I think we should also talk about the fact that his approach is altered on the right lane because he's standing in front of the ball return. When he's on the left lane, he's back another 3-4 feet. And that takes a little bit of talent to go, back and forth from one approach to the other. Obviously something that Paul Koehler's practiced a lot.